All right, Kenman here, and today we have another exciting unboxing. This is the last of my Christmas presents from myself to myself. What did I get? Where is this one from? Let's just get right into it. Rosecraft Blades, box on the floor. Several knives from Rosecraft. Very happy with all of them so far. I'm going to give them some more business, any company that I like. That's kind of the way I do it. Let's get into it and check it out. And there it is. Nice little paper wrapped. Set that down. Box and paper on the floor. Excellent. This is the Rosecraft Blades Zambezi. Let's get this, stiff. Oh my God, that is, woo! That is a hard pull right there. Okay, the Rosecraft Blades Zambezi with Rosewood. That is a mouthful. Rosecraft Rosewood. So whenever you get a piece of wood, you never know what you're going to get with the grain, the color. Oof. This side's got some really interesting wrinkly patterns to it. This side's got a little bit more of a straight grain, but also a lot of variation in color. That is awesome. I dig it. What do we think about this knife here? It's designed around that finger choil. That is the largest choil. Look at that. My whole thumb sits in there with space. I saw this one. Been looking at a lot of different knives, and Rosecraft had that sale. I got that chunk. And this one right here. Been getting more into the slip joints. I dig it. What do we think about this one? Let's close this up. Wow, look at that half stop. That's a commanding open and close. That is stiff. So there's that finger choil right there. Part of the design. Got a little badge right there. That rosewood looks really nice with the pins. The stainless steel on the bolsters. And then it's a D2 steel on the blade. Oof. That is a stiff pull though. That is the strongest pull out of all the slip joints that I've got. But that blade is so cool. It's like short. Getting in there for some work. This is like one that I would carry every day and use. Just feels like it holds well in the hand. So there's no lock as it is a slip joint. So you can push. Not very well though. That is stiff. So there's the half stop right there. You can see how solid that is. If anything, I would say that's a little bit stiffer than I like it to be. A little scary opening and closing it, but wow, it feels really good in the hand. The size, it is a smaller knife for sure, but this long scoop right here, you get that index finger in the that finger choil there, and then all three of the others just rest in the rest of that handle. No problem. Look at plenty of space sticking out the back, getting in there for some tight cuts. Wow. What do we think about this one? Who's got one of these? What other Rosecraft blades should I look at? Comment below. If enjoying the video, hit like. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Ooh, scary on that stop right there. So definitely a shorter knife. Doesn't take up much space. It does look fairly small. But packs a punch, right? Oof, I really, really like the wood that I got on this one here. Does have a little bit of contour to it as well. So that blade sits right in the middle. Centered nicely. Very stiff on that opening. I wonder if that'll break in. Anybody know? Do they slowly soft or lighten up a little bit, or do they tend to stay pretty stiff? You don't want it to really change too much. It'll end up getting too light, flimsy. I'm noticing it's kind of a fingerprint magnet. Nice and shiny, but that's fine. I really enjoy the shape of this. Nice little swedge on the top. Not sharp on that edge there, but that spot seems pretty good. Okay, so It's very solid. You can see, oosh, that half stop is commanding. Ooh, almost scary opening it up. Bend a nail back opening that one probably at some time. There's a nice big nail nick on there though, but it is stiff. That's nice though. Once you get it open, it's doing work. It's almost more like a little fixed blade. Would this make a nice fixed blade just like this? I almost think it would. Get some close-ups. I am a fan. So no clip. You'd put it in a slip or get a, just drop it in your pocket. I think a lot of people probably get slips for these. What would you do? Or what do you do? Comment. Let us all know. Wow, small for sure. Not even 6. We're talking 5 7/8 end to end. 2, they could say 2.5 on the blade to the top right there. More about 2 3/8. And then only a 1 3/4 inch cutting surface with a tiny curve on the belly. 3 5/8 for the handle. Wow, definitely small. Packs a big punch for this smaller size. 0.1 for that blade thickness. Carries all the way out to here. So that's 0.1 all the way out to that section there. Then you got it off to that nice edge. Handle 0.45. 0.97 at the widest. 5.9 there about in the middle. The thick part of the blade here. 0.88. Battery's about to die, but is it about to die? We've gotten 20 plus some videos with this battery about to die and it's still trucking. How many more will we get? Comment below. I bet we get at least another dozen or two the way it's going, or it'll just be dead. Smaller knife, 3.17. Do some comparisons with my other Rosecraft, 3.93, 3.31. So they're all in that 3 range. Throw a drop bear on there, 3.28. Also very similar. Here's a little case, definitely smaller, so clearly much lighter, 1.21. All right, so 3.17, good size, good weight. Smaller little offering here from Rosecraft with a nice looking slip joint. Actually, this is the coolest looking slip joint. I think it's my favorite so far. All right, so this is the Kaiser drop bear. Great daily carry. If you're looking for just a user, no nonsense. Kaiser's clutch lock is their crossbar lock version that is basically the best crossbar lock style out there. Kaiser clutch lock on that drop bear. Fantastic knife. Good, not quite full size. You can see this Zambezi is definitely smaller. Zambezi stands for bull shark. This is a smaller yet aggressive looking bull shark. Drop bear is a good 1/2 inch to 1 inch larger on both the front and the back. Couple other Rosecrafts. This is the Stinking Creek sow belly. Also has a stiff pull, but not quite as stiff as the bull shark here. Good old Zambezi. Very similar in size as far as the handle is a little bit bigger. Blade is a little bit bigger, maybe a 1/4 inch both on that Stinking Creek. Nice chonky sow belly with the stag. I'm really getting into the slip joints. Rosecraft makes some cool stuff for sure. This is my first Rosecraft. This is the Clinch River Swayback. This one's a good 1/2 inch or more larger. Also has that nice finger choil. I really thought this finger choil felt great, but look at the size difference. The Zambezi's got a choil for days. It's the biggest finger choil on the planet. It's like they designed the knife around that choil. Here's the Case Peanut. Little smaller offering of a slip joint. These are great for just dropping in your pocket though, being that fifth 5th pocket knife, that little extra carry. I started carrying these. Now I'm carrying 3 knives instead of 2. How many knives do you carry on a regular basis? There it is. One more close and open here. Jeez, oosh. Boom. The half stop is solid, which is nice. It's consistent. It whips into that spot. But man, the opening, getting to there, and then that final, whoo, that is something. I really enjoy the shape of this. Good in the hand. I'm going to need to get a slip for this one. Start carrying this regularly. If it does break in, if anybody has one of these, I know in the live stream we kind of were talking about it. Kathleen said she had one that was a pretty stiff pull as well. What do we feel about that? I dig this knife. I can't wait to carry it some more. Fantastic stuff from Rosecraft. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.